Hi, this video is to demonstrate what happens when a fax or email order is received and then how to create that order inside a court or firm organization. So I'm logged in as a manager in a court organization, and this is an order that I received through the exchange. And I'm going to use this as a sample, and we create the same order inside as an internal order. So first thing to do is click on the Orders tab in the New tab and click on the New button. The order number is auto-populated, but it's required. So you just need to put any letter on it and leave it at that. The jurisdiction to select for this example, I'm going to use the Supreme Court. Division is civil. The source of the order is going to be email fax. The ordering contact is going to be Adam Wilson, and the ordering account is going to be a test account. In this example, I'm going to select a case, and that will automatically populate the case number, title, judge, participant. And I'm going to provide some spellings and comments just to give some example. And I need to select a day that this order was received. So usually you need to, perhaps I received it 11 minutes ago. And the information for billing for this order. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and save this order. And as you can see, this is the org that I've created that I'm logged into. So by default, it will generate the order number with the O prefix and then the organization name that is created in, and automatically incremented number. And it automatically populates the exchange fee rate. In this instance, it's not applicable. And as I explained earlier, the case number, title, presiding, participants are copied over from the case. And down here in this component, I can see a list of orders for the same case number that was placed in the system. This is to avoid if you were to assign the order to a particular firm, and if someone else ordered the same case, you can actually see which firm that you have assigned to previously, so that you don't send it to another firm if you choose to. In this way, there will be more efficiency in producing the transcript. In the statistics section, it captures all the dates of each of the production statuses. So when the status is changed to approved, for example, the time that status change will be populated here, and so on and so forth. So there's another step for assigning the order to a firm if you decide to outsource the typing. But if you want to keep the typing within your own organization, you can also do that. Once the first request is in the production step, then the order will go to in production automatically. And once the first request is delivered to the customer, the order status will go to partially complete. And finally, when all the requests is complete and delivered to the customer, the order status will go to order complete. And all the dates will be captured here, and we can compare the due times on each of the request level to run reports on how long it takes for the production to produce each of the transcript requests. We also have an expire date. That's basically if the customer placed the order on exchange, we provide a quotation. And that's based on some rate rule that we have set up for the quote. However, if the rate rule has expired, so if the price has changed on a certain date, then all the old estimates will become invalid, so they will automatically be expired. Okay, so at this point, because it's a manually create order, we only did the order. So the next step is to actually select the request. So the request has two types of options. The first one is a request, and the explanation is explained here. So request is basically for a particular date, and the request option is any extra items that the customer wants to be delivered. For example, extra printer copy, or you might want to charge them a search fee of another type of flat fee. So I have to select a request at the minimum. Once again, we put any random value there, select new, and I will pick an event date in the past, which is yesterday, transcript type, and for the building, I'm going to choose this one and press go. For the room, I'm going to choose a room that belongs to that building, and the portions is just going to be extract portion. Alright, the rate rule that I'm going to use, I have to populate both the estimate and the actual. So the estimate is to calculate the estimate, and the actual is for invoicing. And the receive date, so 3130, and save. Okay, so room A doesn't match, so maybe I'll just select room B. Some other error. Okay. Pick 2 days. Alright. It's more than one with the same name. Okay. So a request is created, and there is no existing transcript for this request. And I can see that the timeline is now calculated. The timeline is basically a measure of when things must be completed for each of the production steps based on the turnaround that's created. So in this rate rule, we're actually using the actual rate rule value. So the actual rate rule says 2 days, and these are the percentage for the rate rule. So for the approval step is 5% of the total available duration. And then these are all set up by the code, so it's very flexible on as to how they want the timeline to be determined. As per the order, there's a list of statistics that you can do. So we have the due time here, and every time the status is changed, we capture the actual time that it changed for the first time. So we can run comparison reports of when things are supposed to be due and when things actually happen. Okay, so if I, for example, change the status to verifying for some reason, just to show you what it looks like, the verified started is populated. So I'm going to change it back to new. Right, so if you were to order another date of the request, all you need to do is go back to the order, select another request, and go new, and pick the same room. I think I should pick the building first. And the event date is tomorrow, because I want to show you live copy behavior for future dates. And the rate rule, let's pick the same one. Transcript type. Okay, so now if I go back to the order, there are two requests. Okay, the next step is to approve or reject the order. So as the court, they can then approve the order and click OK. Receive dates outside of day range of the selected rate rule. So I need to go into the and investigate the problem. So the rate rule, because it has an expiry date, so I need to change that to 2015. So it's a way of stopping people to use old rate rules. It's a good check. Okay, let me try and approve it now. Yes, it allows me to approve. So now the request will automatically change to approve as well. And an email will go out to the ordering party to tell them that your order now is approved. And if they log into the MyTX and look at the status of the order, they will see approved and the date that it was approved. And we can see the approved date right here and the time. The next thing is to assign it out to a firm. Okay, so actually I don't do it here. There's a button called Assign to Firm. I click on it and it will give me options of all the firms available for me to assign it to. So I can't do live copy for this demonstration. I'll do it in the separate demonstration. But you can then assign, and the status now changed to assign to firm, and the firm that you're assigned to populates into this field called produced by organization, and that's the firm that I've selected. And all the requests automatically change to assign to firm status as well as the assigned to firm date is populated. So at this point, the firm that you assign to will have this same exact order record and request record appear in the organization. And to find those records, you simply go to the Order tab and look for the views that shows all order, press go, and you will be able to find a list of orders that's assigned to you. So it's reaching close to 15 minutes. I'm going to pause it here and do a separate video on how to transfer audio for live copy. Thank you for watching.